Hey YouTube, I'm CEO J. Coming to you today just to talk to you a little bit about some things that I've been wanting to put together for the fragrance community, and I finally got a chance to sit down and put it all together with a busy schedule and give it to you all in good manner. Before I get started, I just want to give a shout out to the fragrance community and the people that I started watching YouTube videos with, and just let you guys know that you really are great. And this is just to name a few. This is not to name all of you, but the ones that I really draw to is Drag Doc, good work. Babs, you my dude. And Redolescence, you always bring a unique spin on what you're talking about, and you're very knowledgeable, and I appreciate that. But I wanted to talk about, of course, the clones of Creed, and then, the clones of Aventus and Aventus itself. This is not a hate video. I love Aventus. I just can't pay that price for it. I'm not going to pay $200, $400 in order to smell great when I can do it in other ways. It's not to say that anybody out there who goes and spends it, nothing wrong with that. That's what you love, that's what you love. I just can't do it. So what I wanted to do today was, I just got Armaf's Club de Nuit last night and put it on this morning, and as you can see here, I have my Creed Aventus samples that I always get when I go to Neiman Marcus, whenever I go to Nordstrom's. Any place that sells it, if I'm in there, I will go by and go get me a sample of Aventus. But my real reason is to talk about what is in Aventus that is not in here. And a lot of people in the fragrance community are, they're going back and forth. Oh, it smells just like this. Oh, it smells just like that. And there are notes, and they do compare. There are certain things that some people are looking for when they get the clone. They say, no, it smells nothing like it. It can't do that. And you're wrong. And I'm going to explain to you why you're wrong. You're not wrong in the sense that it doesn't smell like it. You're wrong in the sense that you're not wrong that it doesn't smell exactly like it. It doesn't. But 99%, somebody that doesn't want to pay $400 for a bottle can absolutely go out and get it and get the same smell, 99% smell of Aventus out of some of these other colognes. So I want to do a quick rundown with essential oils. This is what I deal with all day, every day. I'm in the medical field. So what I do is I trick the brain into doing what I wanted to do on a client using these. The olfactory system is something magnificent, and until you understand it, there's no way for you to put a spin on yourself until you understand it. So what I'm going to do is give you a rundown. Club de Nuit has lemon, blackcurrant, and apple in the top note. Heart notes are jasmine and birch. Base notes are vanilla, ambergris, musk, and patchouli. For Aventus, it's blackcurrant, Italian bergamot, French apples, and pineapples in top note. Heart notes are rose, dry birch, Moroccan jasmine, and patchouli. Base notes are musk, oak moss, ambergris, vanilla. Glenperry, I did not pull these notes up, but I can tell you it's got like 5 notes in it. It's not going to compare to either this or Aventus at all. It's not going to give you what you're looking for at all. But I can tell you this, what you can get this for, you can get this for. So Glenperry, while I like Glenperry and I used it in order to help me until I got to this, it's one of those things where I was using what I could or what I had at the time until I found something better. And for right now, I found it. So let's talk about lemon. Lemon is invigorating. It fills with life. It energizes the body. Just the smell through the olfactory system to the brain, it energizes you. You clean with it. It has antiseptic properties in it in order to help when you are to make sure that things are cleansed correctly. Black currant. Black currant is used to boost the immune system. I don't have black currant here because black currant is a little difficult to get as far as an essential oil. You can get it in an absolute, but you can't get it in an essential oil. And I pretty much only like dealing with 100% essential oils when I'm dealing with the health field because of people's allergies. You can't just walk into any room when you're dealing in the medical field because you have no idea what triggers somebody's sinuses or what triggers their allergies. So you kind of have to stay away from certain things in order to ensure that you do not offend other people. And that's why some people, when you walk out, and some people will be like, "Oh, you stink," or they sneezing, or because you messed up their allergies. But that's neither here nor there. Apple gives you a candy-ish vibe out of all of these. Birch is a wintergreen or a mint, but it's also for headaches. Mint helps with headaches. Peppermint, spearmint. I don't care what type of mint you're going to use. If you have headaches, they'll work for you. Jasmine is a mood booster. It's also a stress reliever. It has a sweet floral and antidepressant stage to it, which it deals in bringing you down off of that ledge when your stress level is so high. That's what the jasmine does for you. Ambergris is a musk-like scent. It is that's the burnt smell that you smell in a lot of these fragrances, and Aventus and Club de Nuit do a great job of it. They really do bring in the ambergris, and they do it very well. Musk, which is a granular secretion from animals. It's feces. They ground it up and put it down into a liquid form and put it inside your bottle. Now, I will say this. Don't think, "Oh, I got feces on me." No. It is something that is used to attract. The same thing it does for animals. They pour out their musk in order for the opposite sex to be attracted. And some of them excrete a lot. So, depending on how much is in here, you don't know it, but that's some of the reason why people are attracted to it. So, patchouli. Patchouli is the earthy, dirty, bittersweet vibe that you get out of a lot of the fragrances. It's a member of the lavender family, and it really works well with the staple of holding things together. It's a base note. And anytime you have tea tree, vetiver, patchouli, what are some of the other? Ginger, chamomile. Chamomile can sometimes be used in the middle too, in the middle note. Clary sage. So a lot of these things, these are the ones, but vetiver, patchouli, and sandalwood are your staples. Those are the ones that you look for. If you're looking for longevity and they don't have patchouli, vetiver, or sandalwood in it, it's not going to last. It's not going to be that beast mode that you're looking for. But I wanted to come, and I also said I was going to tell you what Aventus has in it that none of the clones have in it. And that is the oak moss in the base, the Moroccan jasmine, rose, and the Italian bergamot. The Italian bergamot, lemon cannot stand up to Italian bergamot. It never will, because that's not what it was meant to do. Italian bergamot is specific. It does a certain thing for you. So if you're looking for that in that opening, don't go to any of these, because you're not going to get it. If you love the opening of Aventus, you're not going to get it, because lemon is totally different from Italian bergamot. Rose and Moroccan jasmine, this just has jasmine and birch. It has no rose, and it doesn't have patchouli in the middle. No, it has patchouli in the this has patchouli in the base, which is why the dry down of this is so great. It lasts, to me, longer on me than Aventus does. I've had this on since 8:30 this morning. It is now 4:21 in the afternoon, and I can still smell it from here. So, a lot of people say it depends on how you prepare yourself before you put on these fragrances. You can't just put this on dry skin, and especially if you have dry skin, and expect it to last 6 hours. It's not going to do it. The water you drink throughout the day and keeping the body supple with water is what makes this last. So I'm not going to hold you anymore, YouTube. I want to thank you for stopping by and visiting me today. I'm going to come back and talk about some more of the essential oils. Put some comments down at the bottom. Let me know how you feel. I know I'm new at this, so excuse the spottiness of it. And I'm not going to go back in and edit anything right now. I'm going to put this right up on YouTube. Hate it or love me. I'll talk to you later, YouTube. CEO J out.